Excuse me. Excuse me. Yeah. Hello, my name's Mike Fox. I've been wanting to make this video for the last 5 months since I, confronted this man in Thailand. I'm sure if you guys have watched any of my videos over, that time frame, you would know how much I've wanted to make this video. And I'm happy that I can finally bring some of this to you. I travelled 8,000 miles to confront this man. I spent thousands of pounds out of my own personal money to make sure that this man spent some time behind bars. He is one of the most, no, it's not even one of the most, he is the most vile child predator I've ever witnessed. I'm not just talking about me myself having communications with people, I mean out of every video I've ever seen on YouTube, he is the worst. This man was a part of a huge paedophile ring in Southeast Asia, mainly in Thailand and the Philippines. He actually had massage parlours with underage girls that he used as sex slaves. He would pimp these girls out to sex tourists in Southeast Asia, girls as young as 12 years old, I later found out, purely for the intent of earning money off them. The more I learned about this man after my initial confrontation, the more I asked around about this man, the more I realised how dangerous he is. He's heavily integrated into the Thai mafia. If you guys don't know about Thailand, there's two main powers. There's the government and then there's the mafia. The mafia run a lot of the dodgy shit in Thailand, and they don't like it if you fuck around with their income, which technically I'm doing. I had to leave Thailand in a hurry due to some threats that were made against my life. If this man is extradited, like we're hoping, at that point I would then release his face, his name, everything I have on him, because I want to make sure that everybody knows the type of person he is. But for now, I don't want to ruin any police investigation and let this man get free. I hope you guys understand that. As soon as I'm allowed to, I'll be posting a full video on my Patreon, the link is down below. Feel free to help us out. We don't take any of the money as profit, it all goes back into the channel and helps pay for these catches and helps pay for lawyers to make sure that we can get these people convicted. The reason why this is a week late as well is because of this. Hello. I'm sorry to do this to you, mate, but you're here to meet a 15-year-old girl, I'm sure you know that. Yeah. I'm placing you under citizen arrest under section 24A of the Criminal Police Evidence Act. You have to stay here, you are being detained, I will have to call the police. I was intending to post this video last weekend, but a child predator decided that's the day he wanted to meet me, so I couldn't exactly, say no. Without any further hesitation, let's get into one of the most vile child predators you will ever experience. Hey, is this Hannah? Hey, yeah it is, how are you? Sorry that I asked you to message here, I never used Tinder. That's okay, I'm very well thank you. What about yourself? Yeah, I'm not too bad, tired though. Oh, that's a shame. Maybe go back to sleep? I can't. I share a room with my little sister and she's listening to music. Well, I have a spare bedroom here if you need it. Where are you from? Maybe I'll take you up on that offer. I'm currently in Oxford. What about you? I've just returned back to Phuket. How did we match? Thought you would have been close to me. If you guys haven't used Tinder before, there's a payment that you can make monthly to Tinder called Tinder Gold. Tinder Gold lets you change your location to anywhere in the world. I changed mine to, Southeast Asia, different countries, and made different profiles. That costs a hell of a lot of money each month, but that way I can sort of catch people that are in countries where child predatory behaviour is ripe. That's how I met this person in Phuket. Oh, well I have Tinder Gold so I can match people from everywhere in the world. Are you back in the UK soon? Yes, I will be, as soon as I don't have to quarantine. Managed to get into Thailand before they close their borders. My kids live in Hertfordshire, so we'll come back in a few months to see them again. How old are you? I can't find your Tinder profile. Well, my Tinder says I'm 18. I'm actually 13. Sorry if that's not okay with you. I just broke up with my boyfriend. I'm sick of boys my age. They're so immature. I want to meet men, not boys. I understand if you don't want to speak to me anymore. So according to Tinder TOS, you have to be 18 to use their platform. So when I make a account on Tinder, it says 18 years old. But I always tell these people that I'm 13, 14, 15, whatever it is, as soon as I possibly can when it comes up in conversation. This means that everything that is mentioned before I say that I am 13, 14 or 15 means completely nothing in a court of law. If he, before this, says, I really want to have sex with you, you're good looking, but I haven't told him I'm 13 yet, it's admissible in court. But everything from this point onwards, as soon as I've said that I'm 13 years old, well, this is a crime. My son is 14, and I know exactly what you mean. At age, they really don't care about anything other than sex, right? That's not my issue, although I haven't had sex yet. They're just so immature and unrealistic with what they want. Probably using too big words for a 13-year-old thinking about it. I'm glad it didn't clock on. He also kissed my friend in a game of spin the bottle, and I don't know why either of them would do that. Oh, so you're still a virgin? Why didn't you have sex with your ex? Did you do anything with him, or were you reluctant? And that's horrible, you kissed your friend. My wife cheated on me a couple of years ago. That's why I moved out to Phuket again. I'm sorry to hear that. Whereabouts in Thailand do you live? We did pretty much everything apart from sex, but I'm terrified of it hurting. I heard online that losing your virginity can hurt, and it was always a little rough with me. I live near a beach called Bang Tao. It's lovely here. Rent is cheap, driving is cheap, so are the women. What do you mean so are the women? Do you pay for it out there? I don't have to. I own a massage parlour. You've got to try the goods before you buy/hire, am I right? Yeah, I understand that. I need a job, to be honest. I hate not having money to do anything. Well, funny you say that. If you're ever in Phuket, we always have jobs available, especially for beautiful girls such as yourself. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to not bait him into, sort of catching onto my hook. I'm sort of putting a hook out there, and if he wants to bite, he can bite it. I'm not saying, hey, can I work for you? I'm saying, I need a job. He's offered me a job. Because of this difference in the text messaging, this is not classed as, entrapment. Depending on how you message people, entrapment laws can come up and completely ruin a case. As I said, I pay for lawyers on every single one of these videos I do, and before I send any text to one of these child predators, it goes through my lawyers. Just so I know 100% that I'm not saying anything that can later ruin an investigation, or even worse, let him get off with it. Well, it's funny you say that too. I actually put my Tinder settings to Phuket because me and my family are going over there soon for my dad's work. So maybe I have to have a child shift. I'm sure you'll be fine. Do you have soft hands? I got Abby to send a photo of her hand because, mine aren't exactly the most 13-year-old looking, are they? I think so. Never really thought about it before. I go to the gym, but I don't have those weird blisters that gym people get. What a callus, bless you. You have very nice hands. Maybe I should put you on feet massages and train you up for everything else. Not many white girls do massages, so I'm sure you'll be a big earner. What's the legal age to massage in Thailand? Will I be too young? So at this point he sends over a photo of a member of his staff. I've never met this girl, I can't confirm if she does actually work for him, and it's not my position to investigate this. This is why I hand this over to the police. But from looking at her, she looked 13, 14 years old. This is one of my staff. She's around your age. She just started doing full body massages and people love her. She started at 13 and she's 15 next month. We pay off the local government, so if you do actually want a job when you come here, we can definitely have a conversation about it. This is where their weird partnership with the Thai mafia started becoming apparent to me. I've been to Thailand multiple times and I understand, how it works over there, to say the least. The Thai mafia run the strips where these massage parlours and brothels are on, and they pay off the Thai government to not get involved. They've sort of got this really fucked up amicable sort of agreement between them. The reason I'm guessing he's being so, willing to say so much is because he thinks he's untouchable in Thailand because of his position, and it's proving to be, harder to get him convicted than it should. How much does she earn? Will I earn a lot too? But I can't tell you that, can I? Those are trade secrets. But I think you could easily earn 50 to 60,000 if you work 3 to 4 days a week. When are you in Thailand? The weather here is amazing at the moment, so make sure you get here before rainy season. Just for a bit of context, 50 to 60,000 is about 1,100 to 1,400 pounds. Well, I leave on the 20th of March. I think I have to do a quarantine though. Yeah, you will. It's 15 nights. So you're going to be out and about in Phuket on around the 5th/6th of April. Yeah, something like that. We went a couple of years ago when I finished primary school, and I love it out there. It's so hot and beautiful. You're hot and beautiful. Thanks. What a sweetheart. Haha, thanks. I don't have access to my Tinder for some reason. I think maybe because of my age I've been banned, which happens all of the time. And it's frustrating for me because I pay, you know, £15 for each one of these Tinder profiles, and they get taken down within maybe 6 to 12 hours. It's frustrating, but on the other side it's good because it means that people that aren't child predators are reporting me for being underage, and well, that's a fucking good thing, isn't it? Do you have any photos of you? I can only see your profile photo, which is a beach. Let me send some over. So he sends some photos of himself, and as I said before, I can't show his face and I can't show any of his tattoos because I don't want to get him identified and ruin the case. First and foremost, I am here to get these people convicted, not to make YouTube videos. And that's how I'll do this forever. How old are you again? You don't look old enough to have a 14-year-old. I'll take that as a compliment. I'm 35. Bit of a daddy. I know you're a daddy, that's why I just mentioned your son. No, a daddy and a dad are different things. Question mark. He goes on to mention basically a massive paragraph that has a lot of incriminating evidence that I can't mention to you guys. A lot of names, a lot of locations, the names of his kids, all of this stuff, and it would basically just be a black screen of me having to censor it, and we'll just skip forward a bit. So he asked me to send a photo of myself. I'm just getting out the bath, so I can when I'm changed. Why'd you have to be changed? I'm sure you don't want to slip on your phone. Clearly you don't know me well enough, do you? Clearly not. Maybe once I get to know you more. Sounds good. You there? Video call, voice call. But then I send over a photo of Abby holding up 3 fingers as a confirmation that I'm real, because who has, you know, a photo like this on their camera roll randomly? Sorry, I was getting changed. I haven't put on my face yet, so I don't want to take a full selfie. You're a very good looking girl. But you can't even see my face. Don't need to. I'm going out with a few friends. Can we speak later? Or would it be too late there? It's 6:30 PM here now, so it depends what time. Only a few hours, maybe 9/10 PM your time, and I'll be back. Okay, that's perfect. Speak soon, Hannah. Enjoy yourself. Thanks. I'm back. Welcome back. What have you been doing? I've just had a beer at a bar. What about you? Just got home. Started raining, so my friends went back in. Don't you and your friends like getting wet? I love it. No, I like the warmth. Wet and warm sounds good. I'm confused. Like a mouth? No, a vagina. You're so innocent, bless you. How was I meant to know what you meant there? Must have felt yours. Isn't everyone's wet and warm? I only touch it when I wash. Maybe I should teach you to change that. Or would you rather daddy feel it? Well, I wouldn't know what to do to myself. Guessing daddy's gonna have to go there then. You're like 7,000 miles away. You must have long arms. Hello, are you still up? Yeah, it's only 5:50 here. I'm not 7. My bedtime is 9 PM. So I had to say this because it's just a funny thing to say, isn't it? I'm not 7. I don't have a bedtime yet. It's 9 actually. Haha. What have you been doing today? Haven't spoken much. Well, I secretly went out to see some friends. Haven't seen anyone in ages. Been in lockdown forever now. I just want to see people. What about you? My friend runs a go-go bar in Bangla. Drove down to see him tonight. Missed you. So I haven't messaged you in the last couple of days. Been super busy. Trying to find other avenues of income, as tourism is down a lot here. Not many people are coming through my massage parlour. Is there anything I can do to help? That sucks. It really does. I can only think of one way that you could help. But I'm not sure if it's something that you'd be interested in. Tell me more. I know people that would pay a lot of money for photos of you in revealing clothing or no clothing. I'm not sure if that's something you're up for. But we can split the profits. You send me over those photos and I'll do all the work selling them and send you a cut. I don't think I'm too comfortable with that yet. Not many people have seen me naked or, you know, in underwear. Well, the offer is always there, honey. A sexy girl like you may as well use it to her advantage. I don't like my body naked anyway. I'm sure that's perfect. Show me what you don't like about yourself. No, that makes no sense, ha. It's not like you would just send nude photos. I bet, Missy. Oh, it wasn't, but it's a good point. I'll take you up on that. He sends over a photo of his penis. And, I don't know why, but they're always tiny. I don't know what it is. Maybe that's why they go for children, because, like, fully grown women wouldn't even feel it. It's insane how small they are. And this is on the whole, generally speaking. Like, 90% of them have, like, micro penis. It's crazy. You like? Are they all that big? I think I'm lucky, honey. Not as lucky as the girl that gets to use it, though. And like, I'm clearly taking the piss out of him, and he just doesn't notice. Like, are they all that big? It's this big. It is end of my vape. It's this. It's ridiculously small. Ridiculously small. Terrible joke. Does it not bother you that I'm 13? Like, I'm okay with it, obviously, but I don't want to make you do anything you don't want to do. Can I tell you a secret? Sure. In a weird way, your age kind of turns me on. You're like a naughty little girl that I can punish. Why do you want to punish me? Do you not want to be? Well, I don't want to get told off for no reason. No, I mean getting spanked or choked for being a bad girl. In a sexy way. Oh, I've never even heard of that before. My dad spanked me when I was younger, but, you know, that's when I was doing something bad. Did you like it? The pain? Where did he spank you? Not really, it hurt. And I'm on my bum. Well, next time you misbehave, I'll do it to you. So there's a few weeks of conversation after this that sort of goes by, and you know, it comes around to the 18th of March, 2 days before I'd booked my flights. The way that I saw this is the worst that could happen about booking flights for me to go over there and, you know, confront him is he doesn't turn up and I get holiday. The upside was too good to not take, and I'm sure you guys can understand that. If I didn't do this, I let somebody go out there that's, you know, admitted to me multiple times during the conversations we had over the last few weeks that, you know, he owned a massage parlour with underage girls in. He used to train these underage girls up. They used to practice on him, you know, sexual moves. Like, I had to go over and see him. Hello, honey. How are you doing today? What day are you leaving for Thailand again? Hey, I'm all good, thank you. This Saturday, only 2 more days. So 17 days until we meet. I'm excited to give you your first trial shift. What will I have to do in the trial shift? Well, that depends on whether you want to get paid a good amount or not. Maybe I can, you know, see how good you are at a full body massage. I've been told to give a good neck rub. I'm not sure about the rest though. I can teach you if you like. Your soft hands will work wonders on me. Where exactly will you teach me to massage you? Is a full body massage a full body? Yes, honey. Rub everything. I'll show you how to stroke everything correctly. You should be very excited. What do you mean by stroke? Well, you have to wait and see. Okay. I'm excited to finally meet. Are you thinking about it? Why? Because I'm rock hard imagining you stroking me. I don't think I can wait any longer. I'm playing with it. Do you want to watch? I don't know. I'm with my mum at the moment. I don't really want her seeing that. Good idea. The less she knows about us, the better. What's your excuse for when we meet? I can get one of the girls from the shop to message you if you like. We can make it look like you've made friends over here. Told her about you already. Said I've been speaking to a boy in Phuket. And we're planning to meet when we get there. Why would you tell her that? Well, I mean, there's nothing wrong going on here. I don't see the issue. Why shouldn't I tell her about you? We're not doing anything wrong, no. But your mum might think we are. People are so sensitive nowadays and, you know, think everything that everyone does is bad. How old did you tell her I was? I'm joking, I didn't tell her. I said I wanted to meet a friend. My dad has work friends in Phuket who he's working with, and they have kids. Don't scare me like that. I'm worried people try and get in the way of us. And then he sends a video of him jerking the gherkin. I'm really close to the camera, sorry about that. So at the top of this, you can see there's a portion of a photo, and the photo was of his penis. Hello gorgeous, have you landed now? How was your flight? I'm so excited, you're here now. Not too long of a wait. Hey, sorry, yeah, we landed fine. The flight was long though. Just got to the ASQ. Sorry, didn't have any internet as I don't have a Thai SIM. No, you're fine, as long as you're here safe. Are you in your own room or sharing? How'd you feel being back in Thailand? No, sharing with the family so we didn't have to all be alone. You wouldn't have been alone. I could have called you every day. How does it feel to be back? Honestly, I'm so excited. Can't wait to go to the beach. I'm not excited to meet me. Of course I am. What do you want to do when we meet? I want to make you fun everywhere and squirt all over. Oh, come, probably. Ugh. Let you feel my huge member. Feel inside you. Let you feel my huge member feel inside you. Oh, you're talking about your micro pit? Okay. What's a member? Like, you know, member of staff? No, silly. My cock. Have you ever done anal? I'm a virgin, remember? Oh well. Am I still getting a job? As long as you're not a naughty girl. I've always got room to train girls into dirty little whores. That's good. During that quarantine, I had one of the worst experiences of my entire life. I've mentioned this multiple times. I was stuck in a tiny room and you know, it left me with some pretty fucking bad anxiety afterwards. So the majority of our conversations in there sound like this, you know. Oh, what are you doing today? I'm like, well, I can't do much. I'm locked in a fucking room. You know, he'd just send me dick pics. I'll say, oh, thanks. And I can't show the majority of that because I've been told to not show you anything in Thailand. As soon as I'm allowed to, I'll be posting a full part 2 to this. The part 2 will show all of the conversations from Thailand. It will show where we met. It will show me confronting him. It will show me going to the police. And, well, proof of the threats that I got afterwards. I hope you understand that I can't show too much yet because I want to make sure this man goes to prison for what he's done. You know, yes, I'm a YouTuber, but first and foremost, I want to get these people put behind bars. If this video gets 20,000 likes, I'll post a video in the next few days of me confronting the child predator I showed you earlier. Thank you guys for watching. Sorry that I can't show all of the evidence yet, but I thought showing some would be better than showing none. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.